if someone wants to try and memorize the Quran themselves. Because what happens is sometimes we hear these inspirational stories. I remember there was a small video that went viral some years ago where it was about like an elderly man who managed to memorize the Quran. Or there's other stories, because we all hear like the exceptional cases, they call it the availability bias, where because you hear certain stories, because they're exceptions, we make the mistake of thinking that they're more common or they're more easy to attain than they actually are. So there was this incident of people sometimes ask if they can memorize the Quran by themselves at home. And I think, and obviously I want your take on this as well, that in order to replicate all of the systematic benefits that you have in like a madrasa or masjid system, it's too difficult to do, because hifz by itself is already very difficult and intense. And by having to do everything yourself, find a teacher, schedule the time, um, schedule the study time, not have a community around you, not have people around you that are doing the same thing, you're just stacking up the level of difficulty, and you're going to make it even harder. And I don't think it's possible for the vast majority of people, unless they're like a very disciplined super achiever, then anything's possible. By and large, that would be my advice: is join the system, join the madrasa system, and you're going to have to put some years into it.
Exactly what you have just mentioned, that with the vast majority of people, they do require to enroll themselves in a proper HIVS class or a HIVS system, so that they go ahead in this according to the right manner.
Mm.
And I've always believed, and even I keep telling this to my students, and even whenever I conduct some webinar, I bring across this point that Quran, when it comes to learning Quran, it is a subject which demands human touch. Whether it be hifz or whether it be anything else, even tilawa, it requires a human touch. How much ever the technology progresses, there are several apps which are using AI feature to check your tajweed, etc. You must have
Mm.
been, you must have heard of it. Those are not up to the mark.
Mm.
The level of correction or the level of accuracy which a human can offer you, no app or no technology can offer that to you.
Mm.
So it's always advisable, whoever wants to go ahead in terms of learning Quran, whether it be learning tajweed or hifz, or whether it be the Quran, ensure that you are under the guidance of a qualified Quran teacher, one who has spent his years with the Quran, one who has the right understanding of how you should approach learning Quran. He is the one who will, inshallah, help you achieve success in whatever goal you have set for yourself.
And one who has a track record as well. You have to make use of what you have in your locality to an extent. But I think if there's a bigger system that the Ustad is part of, bigger school, then obviously even the Ustad has oversight.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم